Now, with so many people currently out of work, Compass Financial's Kurt Pearson joins us today to talk about the financial issues that they're facing and some practical tips for those people who might unfortunately find themselves in those situations. So first off, how do we navigate the health insurance issue if we find ourselves, say, in between jobs?
That's one of the largest issues that everyone gets nervous about when they find out that their employment is coming to an end. COBRA is that type of coverage that you can continue on with your current employer or your previous employer's plan. That happens without your immediate election. In other words, you don't even have to choose it yes or no right out of the chute. You have 60 days where you can make your decision about whether you want COBRA. If you develop a health issue during that 60 days, you can actually pay your premiums retroactively and you are covered. So it buys people a few days, actually a couple months of time where they can begin to make that important health insurance decision for their family.
Would you recommend someone take a pay cut to get back to work or try to hold out for something hopefully better?
Marcus, this really goes down to the heart of the issue of managing cash flow, knowing exactly what your fixed expenses are, knowing what your variable expenses are, and knowing what you have in cash reserve that you can begin to tap if necessary to get you through a rough patch and to handle that intermediate time until you perhaps get retrained and get into a new profession, a new career that will be more full-time and more closer to your previous compensation package. So very tough issue. People are sorting through that type of issue probably even as we speak, because there are some jobs available out there, but they may not be quite at the same level, at the same employment opportunity as what they've been used to.
So let's say you're in that situation. You take a job that's maybe down a step from what you had before, but what if your previous job you had great group benefits and now you don't? How do you replace those?
Yeah, some benefits are portable as you leave an employer, some are not. Very important to take inventory as your job is transitioning to try to figure out what benefits are most important to you and your family. Typically, the whole retirement plan idea can kind of be put on hold for 6 months or so until you figure out the more urgent issues. But sometimes life insurance, disability insurance, and obviously health insurance, like we've already mentioned, are very important benefits to weigh and to consider.
Great tips and advice this morning, Kurt. If someone wants more information, how do they reach you and where?
Yeah, we actually have a one-page flyer on this whole issue. We'd love to get out to people. Okay. Our local number is 327-1020.
All right, Kurt Pearson, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
There's that information on the screen.